St. George to rally support for a 4-year-old battling a rare brain tumor, what Southern Utahns should know to avoid tragedy this Halloween, and your local weather forecast coming up with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Rita Vigor. A St. George fundraiser will be held on November 3rd to help a 4-year-old boy, Lucas Miller, as his family faces mounting medical bills for treatment of a rare brain tumor. Here's Jesse Bang for the full story.
4-year-old Lucas Miller was diagnosed with a rare brain tumor when he was just 2 years old. His mother, Taylor Miller, told St. George News the past 2 years have been a blur of surgeries, emergency calls, ambulance rides, ER visits, and endless testing. The family of 6 lives in Apache Junction, Arizona. Lucas Miller's father, Dustin Miller, is the nephew of Audra Thompson, the owner of Nature's Edge in St. George. Thompson said she couldn't stand by and watch them struggle, so she teamed up with April Seavey, owner of the tattoo shop Transcendent Studios, to organize the Love for Lucas fundraiser.
They're going through so much hard stuff, and I saw an opportunity to be able to help somebody who would never ask for help in this world. And so I'm so excited that we're able to come together as a community here to send in love and support and funds that can help their family.
The fundraiser will take place on Sunday, November 3rd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Transcendent Studios. The event will include vendors, food trucks, and raffles.
I'm grateful that there are so many people step up and are donating raffle items and monetary items and who give and give and give. And I think that that's just such an incredible thing.
Taylor Miller initially thought the fundraiser would be a small event, but it quickly grew beyond her expectations. She expressed gratitude and surprise at how much effort has gone into it, especially with Thompson's generous support, something the family never anticipated.
I feel like it goes down to that basic golden rule of treating other people the way you want to be treated.
Thanks, Jesse. Halloween is a fun and festive time, but it also brings a higher risk of vehicle collisions with pedestrians, according to data from the Utah Safety Council and the American Red Cross. The Red Cross reports that children are 10 times more likely to be hit by a vehicle on Halloween night, with a 43% higher chance of pedestrian fatalities compared to other nights. St. George Police urge parents to accompany trick-or-treaters or carefully plan safe routes, while drivers are advised to be extra cautious and avoid residential areas between 6 to 9 p.m. St. George city officials and cycling enthusiasts gathered at Crosby Family Confluence Park to celebrate the completion of Virgin River South Trail, which adds to the city's 72-mile paved trail network. We'll go to Maury Kessler for the details.
St. George city officials, cycling enthusiasts, and others gathered at the Crosby Family Confluence Park Tuesday to celebrate the official opening of the Virgin River South Trail nearby. The completion of the trail creates a new connector that runs from the trail at Webb Hill, past the Bloomington Walmart Supercenter, and down to Bloomington Park. An aspect of the new trail that was highlighted during the event was it being a new point of connectivity for the city's overall trail system. St. George City Councilwoman Danielle Larkin, who is an avid bike rider and trail user, shared more about the importance of having trail connectivity.
This active transportation system just opens up an entire network for people who either choose not to drive or are unable to drive around our community. They can walk, they can skateboard, they can use a scooter, they can ride a bike, and they can get around our community. But if the connectivity isn't there, they're not going to use it. My husband and I use the trails almost every day. We moved to an area of town a few years ago where we're able to mostly walk or bike if we choose to do so. And every ounce of connectivity that we add to the trail system makes that even more possible for us, so that whatever we need to access, if we choose to do so, we could do so by bike or walking.
St. George now boasts over 72 miles of paved trails, which is the most in the state according to city officials.
Thanks, Maury. Now we'll take a look at your daily weather forecast brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. Currently, St. George is sitting at 81 degrees with partially cloudy skies expected tonight and a low of 50. Tomorrow it'll be another warm but partially cloudy day with a high of 85 and a comfortable low of 52. In Mesquite, it's 87 right now, cooling down to 56 tonight. Tomorrow, it'll be a bit warmer with a high of 90 and a low of 57. Cedar City, as usual, is cooler. It's 63 degrees at the moment, with temperatures dropping to a brisk 38 overnight. Tomorrow, we will see some clouds with a high of 72 and a low of 44. Now we'll head over to Sheldon and Amy for your favorite weekend adventure guide.
That's right, so many great events happening this weekend, starting right here at the Red Cliffs.
You know what's happening? Halloween is back.
That's right there on Halloween Day. Come over here to the Red Cliffs, bring the whole family, get lots of candy and prizes, so many great things. Also this weekend, we have the Southern Utah Vintage Market Days.
Yep, it's a 3-day event. Everyone's invited, but get online and get your tickets ASAP because you don't want to miss it.
Right there at the fairgrounds, indoor, outdoor. You can bring the whole family out there. Another great event happening at the Casablanca Resort, one of our favorite places on earth at Mesquite, the Casablanca.
Yeah, they're throwing a huge Halloween bash that you don't want to miss.
Live music, get your costumes going. It's free if you're 21 and older. What a thing,
It's going to be a blast.
For the full list of events, see our TGIF listing on stgeorgenews.com.
Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Rita Vigor with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.